Hello class, my name is Jazzy Alazada and I'm going to be talking to you today about Brazilian hip-hop. Hip-hop is a culture that brings people together all over the world. It's a culture which gives a voice to the voiceless and gives them a way to express themselves creatively and allows them to attain the importance that they deserve. Yes, some hip-hop is about the pursuit of booty, bling, and bustin' caps. But beyond the beats are messages of social justice and love, of fighting the power and seeking enlightenment, of being pushed to the edge and finding redemption. True hip-hop chronicles the story of black struggle better than CNN or any newspaper ever could. Hip-hop music is important precisely because it sheds light on contemporary politics, history, and race. At its best, hip-hop gives a voice to marginal black youth who we are not used to hearing from on such issues. Sadly, the enlightened aspects of hip-hop are overlooked by critics who are out to satisfy a grudge against black youth culture and are too angry or self-righteous to listen and learn. In many ways, Brazilian hip-hop started out in the same conditions as it did in the United States. Many in the hip-hop community relate to social and economic conditions that hip-hop talks about within our own country. Drugs, especially crack, have taken over the favelas, and extreme levels of economic inequality and poverty, coupled with drug-related violence, means that the majority of Brazilian youth live in precarious situations. Hip-hop has become one of the central tools of social criticism for a marginalized youth, with little prospects for employment and extremely limited access to education. Through rap, they learn about Zumbi dos Palmares, a hero in the struggle against slavery, and other important Afro-Brazilian leaders. They learn about the history of the Brazilian people's struggle to end the military dictatorship, and for many, it's where they are introduced to concepts of revolution, socialism, and democracy. Sao Paulo's hip-hop scene is largely influenced by social inequality and racial factors. Rappers like Racionais MCs focus on criticizing the city's unequal wealth distribution, the lack of opportunity given to children growing up in the slums, and Sao Paulo's corrupt state government. They also avidly promote an anti-drug use agenda. Favelas are frequently referred to in songs, as more radical types of Brazilian funk and hip-hop have been used as a forum to speak out against local, regional, and national issues. Groups like Cambio Negro and Chico Science adhere to a musical style known as rap consciência, or socially conscious rap. Brazilian rap has served as a reflection of political, social, and racial issues plaguing the disenfranchised youths of Sao Paulo and Rio. The lyrical content, band names, and songs used by Brazilian hip-hop artists often connote the social political issues surrounding their communities. For instance, Racionais MCs have become a voice within the hip-hop culture with songs such as Pânica na Zona Sul, meaning panic on the south side, and Tempos Difíceis, meaning hard times. Rapper Gabriel o Pensador, which means Gabriel the Thinker, titled one of his songs Tô Feliz, Mateo Presidente, meaning I'm glad I've killed the president. This song addresses the former president Fernando Collier's corruption-related impeachment. Additionally, police brutality against poor black youth in Rio and Sao Paulo is also a salient issue incorporated into Brazilian rap. According to George Udice in his article The Funkification of Rio, in 1991, in Sao Paulo alone, the military police killed 876 street youth. That's a large number. Ohapa's song and video, Mina Alma, is a great depiction of life in the favelas and of the severity of the police brutality and overall extensive violence experienced there. With violence rates of such a devastating proportion, it's no wonder that impoverished Brazilian youth use hip-hop as a voice to speak out. In recent years, this has been made possible thanks to a program called Brazil's Culture Points, which was created in 2003, and it's an official government program that is helping to spread hip-hop culture across the vast nation of 185 million people. With small grants of about $60,000 or so to community groups on the outskirts of Brazil cities, it's an initiative of the Brazilian Minister of Culture, Gilberto Gil. Although today he is one of the country's most revered pop stars, Gilberto Gil, now 64, was often ostracized at the start of his own career, and so he can feel a certain affinity within the hip-hop culture that's emerging there. As the ministry sees it, hip-hop culture consists of 4 elements: MCs, DJs, breakdancers, and graffiti artists. At the Project Casulo, a community center at the foot of a favela, all 4 art forms are being taught to dozens of young residents. With this program, he hopes to channel what he sees as the latent creativity of the country's poor into new forms of expression. This is really what the true essence of hip-hop is about, which is being able to create beautiful and artistic forms of self-expression out of a desolate situation. I hope you guys enjoyed my presentation. See you soon.